Hi there, just wanted to talk about the pendulum movement, which is where your legs are up in the air and I'm going to take them to the side and back. Now I had a question about where am I supposed to feel this? I can't really feel the engagement, and actually I don't blame you. To me, I agree that it's not the most obvious exercise of engaging your core, but you can do it if you focus on it. And there's a few tricks to sort of heighten the engagement, if that makes sense. So I'll show you. So the exercise we're talking about is the one where you're laying on your back, palms facing up, as you know, nice and relaxed. And then this is a bit awkward because my legs are going to be actually blocking my face. So bear with me, just listen. So take the knees over the hips with control. As you know, I'm going to take the legs over. Breathe in. Now, as you breathe out, my upper body doesn't move. I lengthen through both legs. My hip is moving away, as you can see here. And I'm going to as far as I can. Now the focus is on keeping the opposite shoulder on the mat whilst my legs are moving away. Now there is quite a bit of pressure on this other hand, one that I'm waving here. So there is assistance of the hands a little bit. Now at your first point, I want you to breathe in. As you breathe out, I want you to pull from the abs. So bring belly button towards the spine and help yourself come back into the middle, helped by your obliques and by your core strength, right? So what you can do to make it harder, so if you find like, oh, I'm doing this, it's easy, it's probably because you're pushing from the hand, and it is actually really hard to avoid that. So I do take your point. Now what you can do is halve your arms, and before you start thinking you need anything sinister for that, you don't, you just do this, right? So you've halved the length of your arm, elbows are touching the floor. Now try this again. Breathe out, hold your core, feel the stretch. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you tighten, you bring it back with the core. That's it. So just try and have a very light touch with your elbows. I'm going to the same side, just because the microphone is on this side, so bear with me. So breathe out. That's it. Breathe in at your furthest point, hold static. As you breathe out, bring it back. Belly button towards the spine. Well done. So from here, release, come up. So if you focus on holding still and then using your in-breath to just prepare for the movement back, and then drawing that belly button towards the spine, and actually or your obliques are really supporting that movement there. And try not to push with your hands. There will always be a little bit of assistance. It's very hard to do it without any, but if you make a conscious effort to reduce the pushing down of the hands, half the lever, that will make a difference. And then see if you can get a better connection with bringing the legs back. So with the pendulum, you do want to make sure that the movement is coming from your core. And you're right, there are a gazillion ways where you can make it easier, but we're going to try and not take those shortcuts. We always take the difficult way in Pilates, so see if you can do it with just elbow to shoulder as a support, and then drawing back from the obliques and the core. See how you get on and let me know. Good luck.